This is, again, it's a playtest game. It's not PBE. Latent Forge now needs 10 rounds to get an artifact that is weaker than before. I don't, like, what is wrong with you, Riot? Why do you have such a hate boner for artifacts? It's actually unbelievable. Imagine like hard nerfing artifacts, and then just to kick you in the nuts, they just nerf the augments giving you artifacts even further. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I've shown some Ishtal earlier in the stream, but I didn't actually have a game where I had a successful Ishtal game. I did play against successful Ishtal players. I don't know if it was this game or the next one, but... Okay, so Sion is actually really cool. He's one of my favorite early game tanks. He has a passive where for every takedown he gets permanent HP. I was always a big fan of these types of abilities because it sort of like enables the power fantasy of this really big Bruiser. And oh yeah, we have the encounter with early augments, if you remember. If you remember the encounter from set 14. Lifting competition. If the combined health of all of your bruisers is high enough, gain a reward and increase the threshold. You might say working out with set gives you a reward and makes you bigger. So yeah, I will be committing onto a bruiser comp here. Did you know that working out with set makes you bigger? Indeed. Yeah, PB is on Tuesday. We're just watching a recording here.
Your move, Leduc.
There's no more moves to be made. You removed all of my moves, Mordog, by removing by making artifacts useless. Okay, somebody is spamming all the alerts. Oh yeah, this guy has the Zen Hero augment.
Oh my god, that was pain.
I think we managed to get all of them. Thanks. Tuesday, which time exactly? So for Europe, it's like 9 p.m.
Yeah, I think I'm done here.
For NA, it's like...
We did kind of want to remove a little bit of those, I'll call them Leduc shenanigans.
For NA, it's like 13 p.m., I think. Like, for NA, it's like in the middle of the day, pretty much. Like at noon. For Europe, it's like in the evening. And for Asia, it's actually like early in the morning on Wednesday. But keep in mind, these numbers, they're not perfect. Because we don't know the exact maintenance. The maintenance could be quicker, or like they could run into a problem that causes everything to get delayed by multiple hours. We've had this in the past. So do not take this like as a gold standard. It could be, honestly, like it could be up at like 8 p.m, but it could also be up at like midnight for Europe. It is usually within that time frame though. Yeah, since we're in the early game, if you guys have any questions right now about the set, I have time to answer at the moment. Did you like the new augments? I liked some of them. I'm not sure about those esports augments yet. Again, partly because I'm just not excited about artifacts anymore. It just like it's sort of like, hey, this artifact is because this player won with What the Forge. I'm like, great, now give me What the Forge. don't give me What the Forge at home, because that's what it feels like. Yeah, Rek'Sai is actually not a bruiser. Rek'Sai is, I think both Cho'Gath and Rek'Sai are not bruiser, I believe. I think only Rift Herald is? I don't actually remember. I think one was I think Cho was a Juggernaut and Rek'Sai was a Vanquisher or something like that. Yes, Sunfire Sion should be amazing to tag people for his passive. So I think Sunfire Sion will definitely become a staple. Favorite unit per cost? I don't remember all the units that well. And the problem is I haven't actually played that much. I can check. Like, I haven't even played all units. I think I actually ended up liking Senna Lucian a lot. Like, it's something I would want to play again from the legendaries. Wait. I think Meta TFT has the better team builder right now because they have the unlocked stuff as well. Sylas was pretty interesting. I did enjoy Sylas. TX was okay. Town was okay. Tier 4 is probably Singed, I think, or Nidalee. Nidalee Singed was pretty fun on the Tier 4 side. Ambessa was actually not that bad either. I kind of like her kit, this set. I like Ambessa's kit feels better than in set 13. Emil, thanks for the prime and the 27 months. Horizon focus on Brook. Brock, you mean? Yeah, I don't know. Like set 13 Ambessa was not it, but this Ambessa actually felt kind of nice to play. And the thing is, if Ambessa ends up dying, you're like, at least I unlock Mel. So it's like the pain isn't as bad. Yeah, Rek'Sai has weird traits, I agree. Speak of the devil. Let's try the high risk trade. I mean, I don't think actually Ishtal is that high risk, but I played it a bit, but I didn't really have that successful games with it. But it's a trade I will be playing a lot more in the future. I will probably main Ishtal as far as I can tell. What does Wise Belts do? I don't actually know. I'd have to check it. Volibear is completely free. Like, there will be a lot of comms that unlock Volibear even though they don't want to.
You think you can beat me?
Like Poppy, I think people will unlock Poppy a lot even though they don't actually want to play her. And people will unlock Volibear a lot. Maybe Kai'Sa.
Oh, Sion! You escaped too? And you're here.
The hardest unlock is Baron by far. Nothing comes close. You need level 10 and 7 Void to unlock Baron. It's by far the hardest condition. But you are rewarded with Baron being the strongest unit in the set. Like Baron, I believe, is the only 2-slot unit, right? You actually need 2 unit slots to field Baron, and you get +2 Void trade. So Sion, to explain a little bit about Sion, he has a shield that I think scales based on his HP as well, like the damage.
Get back.
Oh yeah, so I have items on Sion which unlocks the LeBlanc here, so I can play her if I want to. Maybe do like a 5 Noxus mid game or something. But if Sion ends up getting a lot of HP, he can actually deal some significant damage. Horizon is not that great here. Like LeBlanc has a stun on her first shadow, but it's kind of whatever. Yeah, if you unlock too many units, you will have a harder time hitting your units overall, yes. You will not unlock a lot of unwanted units. The conditions are still specific for the most part, but there are a few units, like Volibear specifically, that you will unlock without actually wanting to unlock them. But there's not a lot. Most of the conditions are too specific to meet. Or you can avoid them pretty easily. Like set is probably one like, okay, so with set it's like this, right? You unlock set if you only have one unit in the first 2 rows and you're level 8. Now this can definitely happen if you're playing like a stoneplate heavy isolated frontliner, but you can just put one unit in the second row to prevent unlocking set. And you will get a notification if you meet the set condition to remind you if you want it or not. Impressions of the set so far. I mean, I kind of made a video about where I talked about everything. I would probably just recommend watching the video. The super long, like the super short TL.
Did you know that working out with set makes you bigger?
The really short version is it's not the greatest set for me. I think it will be a hard set to cook with, especially because artifacts are absolutely butchered. I think it's gonna be a good set for ranked players and for esports. Like flex players, ranked players, esports players, they should be happy. Content players are gonna suffer. No, the thing is, like, if you unlock no unit, you just have a normal champion pool. If you unlock nothing, you just have the champion pool of a previous set, so it's not exactly easy to 3-star a T4 unit either. Yeah, I absolutely 100% disagree with Riot's stance on artifacts. I pretty much hate everything about that. And I still don't, like, what they consider utility is so far away from what utility actually is that I kind of chuckle, like, calling, like, Lulu utility when she's like 90% damage. That is not utility. Will I play more competitive this set? It's more likely I play less. It's actually more likely that I don't play that much in this set. So the thing is, like, in the previous set, I knew set 15 was a content goldmine, so I did like 3 games per day with pretty fun stuff overall. I was actually fairly happy with my content. I don't think I can do this in this set. I actually think I'm gonna have to do 2 games per day at best. I don't see myself getting 3 tubers every day. I just don't see it. Because at the end of the day, I will just get farmed so hard by the meta comps. And there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like, we'll see if it turns out true, but yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of playing this set or like doing content for this set. Because at the end of the day, like, will people really want to watch, like, you can do like 3-star content, you know, like, hey, I unlocked this unit, I found like 9 copies, I 3-starred it, right? But I feel like that's gonna get old fast, especially once you've like seen what the unit does. And then what you actually have, right? Because while there might be a variety in the late game comms, it's gonna be like, hey, I'm playing Rise carry with these filler units. And now I'm playing Rise carry with these filler units. Even though these filler, like, guys, it's totally a different comp. I'm playing different filler units. It's like, it's still gonna be Rise carry. It's still gonna look exactly the same to me. So I don't know. That's what I'm a little bit afraid of. I do not think this is a good set for me. I think it's actually a fairly bad set for me. It doesn't mean it's like, again, not a bad set for me specifically as a content creator, because I don't take part in tournaments. If I was a competitive esports player that's gonna do like rank 1 grinds, I think I'd be pretty happy right now. Sunfire Sion should help him with the takedowns, yes. That should work. Duck stocks plummeting. No! Oh, I finally got an artifact 10 rounds later. I mean, Talisman and Bruiser is actually pretty darn good. I would probably take that again. Where's my artifact from the delayed one? There it is. There it is. 10 rounds. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to butcher Latent Forge like this. I don't even want to take it anymore. It's way, like, 10 rounds for an item that's worth 1.5. Like, get real. Most of the time, your options might even be worse than 1.5, so...
I will end them.
Oh yeah, right, I had 2 artifacts, right? One was from Portable Forge and the other one was from Latent Forge. Connor Shyvana would go crazy here. I don't know why I don't give these items to Sion, but I guess I'm just testing some stuff. Is there Ludens users? I don't know, maybe. I haven't seen anybody that was too crazy with single target damage. I mean, the thing is, like, if you play Ludens, you can do like Freljord, you can do Anivia Ludens into Lysandra, and it's probably fine. But the thing about Ludens is, like, you should treat Ludens more like a Rabadons and less like an artifact. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's just a Rabadon in disguise now. Maybe it's even worse than Rabadon. Maybe I actually want Rabadon instead of Ludens. So the reason why I'm pushing 8 here is because this should enable Volibear, right? Yes. I actually want to play Volibear here. Okay, now let's play some Sion carry. The mission thing is, I mean, there's like an unlock condition. If you meet it, then you get the unit at the start of the next round in your next shop. I mean, I think some things you get it immediate, right? Like some things I think you get it immediately, and like Tamkench, I think. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I can't hover over. I mean, I can't really hover over anything right now because it's a recording. Now, the cool thing about Sion, he has a HP scaling, right? Yeah. So Sion actually deals damage based on his total HP, plus he has damage amp from Talisman. So this Sion is actually kind of a beast right now. So I can recommend Talisman Sion. It looked pretty darn useful. So Sion has a passive that makes him grant HP. So he is a really good candidate for Talisman. And yeah, the fact that he sort of like, not only does he get a huge amount of HP, he sort of like double dips the bonus HP. So Talisman Sion it's a pretty decent cook. I can recommend that one. I probably should have stayed on it though. I should have played it for a few more rounds before swapping to Volibear. You can technically do it with Wukong and then have the stone thingy ascend. But since the stone thing is based on flat HP, I don't know if it's that good of an idea. Yeah, Volibear has a really weird ultimate where people on the bench get knocked up. Which doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. Yeah, Volibear is a weird unit. He's very split in damage. He has like a physical chomp, but there's also like the lightning bolt thing. Where he can deal a lot of magic damage. But overall, so I did notice that So my game plan was like this, right? I did notice that fights in the playtest went fairly slow. So I figured, you know, I do the whole Bruiser commitment here. And then I do the deep route to keep the Volibear in the backline, to keep him safe, and to give him like time to ascend. And then once he ascends, you just hope he kind of like cleans up everyone.
That's how bears talk.
I mean, Set is not a Bruiser, but I could unlock him very easy here. Set is, I think he is the boss Ionia. I think that's his traits, right? I don't think he has any other traits. Yeah, I thought Set was a Bruiser too, but I'm pretty sure he's not. Oh, he's only Ionia. Okay, never mind. Then his it's only Ionia. Now the copy, if you unlock something, you get a guarantee in the shop. You can actually kind of cheese the system with augments like Reinforcement and Stars Are Born. Like if you know you're getting it, you kind of like can confirm the 2-star that way. But yeah, overall, Volibear looked good, and here you can see that Talisman Volibear actually looks really good. I would recommend trying Talisman on the PvE server if you see it. It's probably one of the better performing artifacts, especially in combination with Sion and Volibear. Maybe Mundo even. I don't know, maybe Mundo can take it too. But yeah, Talisman is probably playable in this set. Partly because it's just not that... currently, at least, on the playtest, there was not that much damage. Fights felt slow, which gave Talisman enough time to properly ascend. I don't know if I would call it like the best artifact, but you can also argue because all the artifacts got like trashed so much, it sort of like goes up by value because they buffed it like twice. Yeah, that's the T-Hex, which is a Piltover legendary unit you can actually buy. It's pretty interesting. It has like a pilot system where you can buff it. Like for example, if you make a caster as a pilot, the T-Hex gains like a bunch of mana regen. If you make a fighter a pilot, he gets like attack speed, and how much he gets is based on the star level of the unit you put in. So yeah, lots of shenanigans you can do with the T-Hex maybe later. Yeah, I've showcased unlocking Galio and Kai'Sa in the Demacia game at the same time. You just end up getting both in the shop. And I highly doubt you're ever gonna unlock 6 units at the same time. And if you do that and you lose a unit in the shop, you kinda deserve it. Now, the reason why I'm slow is the Deep Root artifact. The Deep Root is like, it pulls units towards you, it makes you CC immune, and it makes you walk really slow. What do you guys think? We're gonna have to try Deep Root Singed, right? It probably doesn't work, but I wanna try Deep Root Singed at some point. Mitten Singed should obviously be good on... should work well. The pilot can jump out, and he actually, I think there's like a CC effect when he jumps out on the enemy team. Is it like, I mean, having sort of like the guaranteed 1-star unit definitely helps you with building your team, yes. Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, in the past, you would be like, I have a Briar, I have a Sion, I want to play 3 Noxus and I can't. And now it's like, I have a Briar, I have a Sion, I'm just gonna give some items to Sion, it's guaranteeing LeBlanc, it's guaranteeing 3 Noxus, and I can play my game. So... it definitely removes a lot of frustration of sort of like not being able to finish certain traits. This Volibear, man. I didn't like Deep Root that much on him though. It's like the whole like... I think I would prefer if he probably just like walks. I think a Titans instead of a Deep Root probably would have been better here. Yeah, the pull is way too slow. Like Deep Root, again, it's like an artifact. You put on Ornn and you call it a day. You get Deep Root, you put it on Ornn, it gives him a bunch of HP and that's it. And then you forget about the item existing. But yeah. Blue streak trait is Ishtar. I had a Noxus game, but it didn't really go that well. I think this guy is still trying to get his Sahan, right? Oh, he actually, by the way, he has the hero augment and the Darken one. Which is kind of sick, because that means he can reach 3 Darken this game if he wanted to. If he lives. I don't know if he lives. But if he lives, he can get 3 Darken. His Zin did kill my Volibear before the Ascension, so that was kind of cringe. By the way, guys, Aphelios is not a carry, right? There's like 2 utility items and he's still 10k damage.
You ready?
I aim to purify. Wuju style.
But yeah, I would probably play Bruiser again with Talisman. It felt very playable. I'm not sure about other artifacts, but yeah. Talisman definitely felt decent. But the problem is also, like, you can argue it's playtest, so the opponent's boards are going to be very unoptimized. So once the boards are optimized, I don't know if you can get away with Talisman. Because then maybe at some point the damage will actually skyrocket. You know, like imagine like your opponent has like Sylas and stuff like this, or they're like min-maxing with a Galio on the bench plus a Sylas and stuff like that. I don't know. Once people have like these proper boards, we'll have to see if Talisman can still pull its weight. But yeah, Deep Root is not it. Deep Root is not it. We actually saw a Shyvana earlier in the game. I don't know, like, it's not that the set is bad for content creation, it's bad for my type of content creation, which means I'm gonna have to pivot what type of content I'll be doing. So maybe I'll have to do sort of like, maybe I'll have to do more meta type content. I don't know, it's something I'll figure out throughout the PBE cycle and once the set goes live. It's not something I'm gonna have to bother with right now. I mean, it will definitely, like, one thing I'm fairly certain is that I won't bother too much with an artifact video. I can do like some YouTube shorts where I talk about, hey, this is a really cool artifact combo, you should try that. But I don't see myself, for example, doing a full artifact video on the main channel. Because I just don't think there's enough to talk about. Or it's not worth the research. Come on, buddy, let's go. Let's go. Surely this Volibear will not die to this rise. Whee. I mean, there's a few artifacts I'm interested in. There's the atomic artifact. There's the shadow clone artifact. It's kind of sad because they were just power snakes from the previous set, but I'm still interested in them. I did like atomic and I did like shadow clone, so it would make sense that I like them as artifacts. Do I stream on Twitch? Yeah, this is a dual stream. I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And the damage just looks higher because A, I'm playing Bruisers, which gives my opponents more opportunity to deal damage. And also I'm playing a Talisman, which is heavily inflating the damage. So here you can actually see Zahin in action. We actually got to see the Zahin slam. So, guys, I have a problem. Sorry, as I say Zahen. Zahen is actually a hard counter to my comp. As you can see, 24,000 damage Zahen with 13,000 damage of Helios. I am being hard countered right now.
Embrace the cosmos.
I am being very, very hard countered. Because the problem with Zahen is that, yeah, he just does the 25 slashes on the Bruisers. Like on the Sion or on the Volibear. And then he's gonna do a stupid slam, and then my entire team just dies. So yeah, this is probably the worst matchup imaginable. Very, very unfortunate that I decided to go for Volibear carry against Zahen, but it is what it is.
You ready?
Aim to purify.
At least we see a Volibear 2-star now, so that's cool. And we can give him a Flicker Blade. Although I have to admit, yet again, the flick. I need an Eon here, actually. The best way to counter Zahen is Eon. Because it interrupts his cast without giving you the slam down. So yeah, Eon and Zhonya's, that's what you want. Yeah, this is the new set. It's PBE next Tuesday in 2 days. Goes live December 3rd. Come on, ascend, ascend, wee! that was a nice chain reaction. I did like that. That's one of the reasons why I feel like Talisman Volley is actually kind of nice, because if he overkills a unit, yeah, he has like a mechanic where he does a lightning strike when he kills somebody. So it's almost like a pseudo Ludens on him, where he keeps, he starts like a chain reaction if he has Talisman. Without Talisman, I don't think this would be happening. Screenshot time, thumbnail. Hello, YouTube.
I am Iceborn.
Also something, there's a mistake I'm making here, which is the way I'm positioning Taric. I think I realize it now. Like, you need Taric alive for the aura. So if you have like a 1-star Taric as a filler unit for his sort of like passive effect, you kind of need to protect him. Because if he dies, then yeah, you kind of lose the buff. Where am I from? I'm from Germany. So this is Rise, by the way. Rise is a 7 cost, who's also very, very broken. But surely I won't lose this fight because I have Deep Root, right? Nice 42,000 damage rise. Again, the only reason why these damage numbers are so high is because I'm playing 6 Bruiser in a really slow comp with Talisman. So I just give my opponents the opportunity to deal this much damage. Yeah, I could definitely unlock Set and play him. But again, Set is not a Bruiser. He is just Ionia. Now, you could argue I can activate the Ionia trait, but one thing you have to keep in mind is that there is not a single Ionia trait that is worth playing in this position. Now, Set as a unit might be worth playing, but Ionia as a trait here, it will never be worth to play, ever. I can absolutely assure you that. Yeah, I would not recommend putting Deep Root on a carry. Put it on Ornn and ignore it. Just put it on Ornn and call it a day. Also, Zahen, please stop killing my units. Please. Please. I hate this unit. 24,000 damage, thank you for that. Okay, that was Zahen versus Talisman Volley. I still like Talisman, but I feel like, no joke, I kind of want to play Talisman Sion 3-star at some point. Talisman Sion 3-star sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, this is the Rise with like special abilities based on the regions that are active, and this is a 3 Darken Zahen. Pretty powerful late game boards. Okay, let's go for the next one.